So for the first time in a very long while, we are being called upon to be more thoughtful, more caring, more alive, more alert, more focused, more generous. I think the decisions that we make now in our lives will affect the lives of generations to come more than ever before. To be a socially responsible entrepreneur has been about empowering everyone to rise up together. And I do what I do for the greater good. Greater good.
My American adventure began over 30 years ago as a private chef in Beverly Hills. I tripped around Southern California cooking for Hollywood celebrities and billionaires. I traveled the world making lunches and dinners. And when I moved to Georgia, I decided that I would do what I had done for the very few, for the very many. And I started an event company. This event company has had the privilege of working hand in hand with about 25 nonprofits throughout our history. Each nonprofit has their own challenging circumstances. How do we get them where we need them to be financially? How do we get them where we need to be in terms of recognition within their community? How do we establish a profile for giving? How many times do we touch our donors? What's the end result we are trying to achieve? And regardless, it always ends up being highlighting the mission and speaking to the people in the organization that make the organization fun. We're at the Georgia Ovarian Cancer 8th Annual Shaken Not Stirred Gala to benefit their outreach programs. Everything is happening right now. The La Dames Escoffier are plugging away in the kitchen with 35 participating chefs and about 530 guests about to start knocking on the door. So let's go inside. So many of these small nonprofits that I have the privilege of working with don't have the budgets to make these gigantic events possible. Clever partnerships between participating organizations and the nonprofit has been what's made this so exciting. Moving from the physical event space to the virtual world has been an interesting evolution. I think the one thing the pandemic has let us know is that we could be anything. Everyone was finally equal. We all had to worry about whether or not we would get COVID, or if we did, what would happen. So the whole world seems to have had a jump start, a Control-Alt-Delete, or a turn on the light switch, turn off the light switch. And in that reset, I found a very happy place for me to be, working with friends and telling the stories of the goodnesses that these nonprofits do every day. We're about 5 minutes to the top of the show, just 5 minutes from the top of the show, being broadcast out to about 1,000 people today. Those people are all working for MMA across the Southeast United States and beyond. Our hope today is to raise more than $250,000 in the 1 hour broadcast. Let's see if we do it.
So what's our number? We're looking.
Whoa.
Get out of town.
Wow. The number is $275,000.
And by the way, that real number was $358,000 for the Pediatric Brain Tumor Foundation just in that 1 hour. The charity case is more relevant now than it's ever been. We in America have an opportunity to make a change in the lives of so many of our nonprofits across this country. Join us at the charity case as we look deeper into the day-to-day living of America's nonprofits, what they're doing, how they're engaging their donors, and whether or not they can raise the funds that they need to raise to keep their missions viable and their communities serviced. It's a great adventure, and there are a lot of surprise twists as we take that look and see how they work to reach their goals.
And it is there that our paths will gently intersect, and we learn we aren't alone.
They're gone. Contract's over. They left.
Annoying little buggers.
They are annoying.